The best trade show weapons are not your trade show or the free candy you give out or free consulting or advice. You want to know the best thing you can do at a trade show, the best thing you can use is your phone. This is the coolest thing that I just experienced at IFT in Chicago, and I think it's really important to understand. Now, companies that go to, or people that go to these trade shows, you got to understand, rarely anymore is it the decision maker. You might get lucky and find a president there for 15 minutes, but he or she is going to blow you off for the most part, unless you know them personally. What I'm getting at here is with your phone, you got to understand the people who are there are salespeople, generally a communications or marketing person, which are perfect to be able to request an interview with. Now, I walked into IFT. I knew there were players that I wanted to meet. I knew these particular companies would be there. And what I did was I found as I just walked up and I had my camera stick, if you will, I had my lavalier mics, as you can see. And I just said, hey, I'd love to interview you, find out who you are, what you're doing, why you're here. And for companies that have spent 10, 15, 20, 30,000 bucks to have somebody interview them that they can throw this out. What I said to them was, look, I'm going to interview you. I'm going to post it on my YouTube. I'm going to send you the YouTube. I'm going to send you all the clips in between. There's no catch. There's no gimmick. I'm not charging you for this. And this was just the easiest way to let somebody or get somebody to put their guard down. And when you're talking with somebody in particular and you're making their job easier, this is the key thing. If you can ever make somebody's job easier, they will reciprocate. And they will give you the guidance that you're looking for. So in particular, I would walk up to a manufacturer that I wanted to work with. Now, this is not something, remember, this is a long play. This is not something that's going to happen quickly or somebody's going to give you an order on the spot. It doesn't happen. What happens here is you're strategically placing the move or putting your move out there to begin to have a conversation down the road. So the key thing is I walked into, in this particular case, a filler that I wanted to meet. They were a big player. I met their marketing director, communications marketing director, and she was all too happy to have a conversation. In fact, she moved stuff away on her booth and to be able to do this. So it was, hey, let's do this now. And, when you're complimentary and you're just basically giving them what I call lobbing them grapefruits. Who are you? What do you do? Why are you here? Some of the things I heard about you in the past, meaning the company, are X, Y, and Z. Can you elaborate? I'm basically taking information I'm gathering from their booth. This lady was really emphasizing their customer service. She was really big on saying a lot of people in the industry do not or have let go their customer service reps or minimize that department. And that's a huge selling feature for this company. And she went out of her way to talk about how it's so important and people aren't going to just have or they're not going to just become a house account and anybody's going to work with them. And that was a really big value prop for them. And I found her very engaging with this. And it kept going and going and going. And I guarantee you, as I reach out to her next week, and as I engage with her, she's going to be more than happy to connect me with the people that I want to meet to discuss their packaging issues and problems. So to me, walking into a booth with not even a camera, just walking in there and trying to find a marketing or communications person, even a salesperson that just wanted to tell us a little bit more about what they did. At the end of the day, it's all about communication. It's all about strategy and all about getting information in front of the right people. And in this day and age, especially in the packaging space, I can't emphasize this enough. The beauty of what we're involved in, if anybody here has the willingness to take their phone out, do some interviews, engage with people on a one-on-one basis, for social media, for marketing, for YouTube, for any other way, this is absolute gold. When you're able to do this, nobody in the packaging space is doing this. The professional people, like this woman I interviewed, this is her job. I literally am giving her, several minutes of good quality information and video that she can slice, including the clips. Now, she probably has 15 or 20 clips from this YouTube video that she can then share on her social media. I gave that lady an entire day worth of content that she doesn't have to monkey around and create. Do you think that she's going to be more than happy to share with me the information that I'm looking for, at least make a phone call on my behalf? Of course she is. This is the beauty of the packaging space right now. A lot of people are standing around just sort of like, what do I do? And if you're still going to a trade show and still spending $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 to stand around at a trade show booth at McCormick Place or Vegas or some other place, I'm sorry, that's a waste of freaking money. I'm telling you, it's a waste of money. There's other ways you can do this. There's other tools you can use. But the best tool I found was, number one, my phone, and number two, these lavalier mics. DM me if I can help you. I'll tell you exactly what I'm using and how to do it. It's not hard. You can even follow a script. I can give you the script that basically there's a hook and you want to tell a little quick story and you want to tie people together. You can totally do this and crush it in this space if you're willing to get a little uncomfortable at first, and then you're going to find you're going to thrive. Thanks.